There's something maybe genetic that makes you feel good when you're down there.
It just feels so like the kind of Jewish that I know.
Here was Russ and daughters.
The story of the Russ family begins like so many Jewish immigrant stories, when poverty and pogroms drove them from the shtetls of Eastern Europe.
Shtetl.
Shuttles, that's what
No, shtetl.
it's... Shtetls, yeah, so...
Shtetl.
Shtetls, right. So, do I have to do it again?
I must have been about 11, 12, trying to help out behind the counter. It was not easy. Summer, no air conditioning. It was tough. Really, we wore
No air conditioning. How about no heat?
8 cents a quarter for lox, and the salmons were 3 for 50.
Herrings, I remember 3 for 10.
Oh, God.
And one lady says, "Oh, what gorgeous girls. Who's not married?" And they pointed to me. And she says, "I got a boy for you." Pop used to throw people out. They said anything that he didn't like. Who asked you to come
Very
here?
independent.
Forget the address.
No one else ever named their firm with daughters.
Even before I heard the word feminist, it made me happy.
I was with a firm, a major firm doing trial law, and go back and take over the little appetizing store on the Lower East Side. I'm standing behind the counter shortly after I come in and thinking to myself, what am I doing?
We're doing what the Russes have always done.
We spoke to our grandmother, and we told her that we were opening this Russ and Daughters Cafe.
Her first reaction was, good luck.
Most restaurants don't even last past the first year. That can't even be an option for us.
I'm shepping nachas. Do you know what that means?
Schein wie die Lagune, lichtig wie die Stern, den Himmel am Tuna, bist du mir sie geschickt.
See, she
You never
remembers
forget a
every
language
word.
that you taught as an infant. Never.
Every day in life is beautiful. Every day. It's beautiful.
One of the big benefits of living in this block is having classical music beautifully played morning and afternoon.
My world is music. I am not interested in anything else. This is Bach. I am full of joy. In my house, for instance, I am the only one who is laughing. Nobody laughs here in this house.
I can say without hesitation that the cello saved my life, because I knew what was going on in Auschwitz. So I became a member of this orchestra, which was completely life-saving, because as long as they wanted music, they couldn't put us in the gas chamber. I mean, you know, there's a certain amount of logic in the Germans.
I knew that we will play. And I was thinking, when we can play, it can't be so terrible. The music, the music. Music is in the first place of art. It brings us on an island with peace, beauty, and love. Music is a dream. Music is a dream.
Vor allem, weil ich die jungen Leute doch schocke, weil ich das Tabu der Elternliebe.
Wir haben uns dann scheiden lassen und dann habe ich mir lange überlegt, soll ich das jetzt behalten oder soll ich zurück zu Göring gehen?
Großvater habe ich nie gekannt. Meine Großmutter kannte ich noch, die habe ich sehr geliebt und sehr gemocht. Und da habe ich gemerkt, es wird richtig schwierig. Es wird einfach richtig schwierig. Als ich Briefe gefunden habe, die gezeigt haben, dass sie auch nach dem Krieg noch Kontakt hatte zu alten Nazis und
Meine Mutter war am Telefon und da rief sie ihren Hans, komm schnell, Hitler ist am Telefon. הנכד של מפקד המחנה, של רודולף אס, ריינר אס.
Why are you here?
Warum bin ich hier?
Bei mir drin ist es natürlich ganz stark, dieses 4. Gebot, du sollst Vater und Mutter ehren.
Warum existiere ich? Um diese Schuld zu tragen, um diese Last zu tragen, um mich damit auseinanderzusetzen? Ich denke, wahrscheinlich ist es der einzigste Punkt, warum ich existent bin. Um das zu tun, was er hätte tun sollen.
לפני כמה חודשים גיסי נעלם. אני לא רוצה להישמע היסטרית, אבל זה עניין של חיים ומוות.
צריך את הדירה שלך, תצפית לשבוע.
מה זה האור הכחול הזה? חייזרים חרדים?
פשוט מטורף לראות אותו ככה.
אני יודע, אנחנו נעשה מה שצריך לעשות.
לצאת החוצה בבקשה!
בוא, אני מוציא אותך מפה.
אם עכשיו אני יוצא מכאן, הם יהרסו אותי.
שנייה!
הייתי נשואה שם כמעט שנתיים. בחירה שגויה, הכישרון הכי גדול שלי. פושע, זה משהו. אחותי נשואה לפושע.
מצלמה, איפה מצלמה?
בטח חמוד שאתה איתי בכל העניין הזה.
אתה לא יודע שום דבר על הבחורה הזאת. אתה לא יודע מה התוכניות שלה, כמה נזק היא הולכת לעשות. אתה יודע מה הבעיה שלך? שאתה שחקן במשחק שאתה לא מכיר בכלל את החוקים.
היי. אני לא כזאת מפחידה, נכון?
I think of one of the original brilliant visionaries of modern humor. He had a vision, he had a statement, he had a point of view, he had a voice that was completely unique for the time.
When he did stand-up, he had this impish look, like any minute he was going to go off script and tell you what he was really thinking.
Do you have anything to do with your average Gentile girl?
Well, it's hard to bring a Gentile girl home to a Jewish family. What you do is you bring home a black girl first.
He was irreverent and unlike anybody I've ever seen at that time.
Donald Nixon.
The president's brother?
Yeah. Can you imagine what it must have been like for Donald to have gone through his whole life thinking that he's the screw-up in the family?
And every time he's on television, the network hierarchy gets a little quaver here and there about what he might say, but that's what makes him interesting.
We don't care about the critics. We regard critics anyway as eunuchs at a gangbang. They watch it all, they point it out, they can't really do it themselves.
He sort of set the template for the way a lot of comedians wanted to work.
myself included.
He's a master craftsman of comedy.
He represents, the last 40 years of comedy in the United States.
A Jewish princess, to me, is the kind of girl that makes love with her eyes closed because she can't bear to see another person's pleasure.
You are in a Palestinian land fully controlled by Israel.
אתה יודע שאין חשמל שם בכפר.
אז מה אתה אומר? שאתה רוצה לספק להם חשמל?
يعني مشروع ما صوت الجنريتور تخيل العيش من دونه وبلاش يعني إسرائيل بزنس
פשוט נראה לי ממש לא הזמן המתאים לקחת סיכונים עכשיו.
ريتنا تشتغلش مع الإسرائيليين
كل واحد قاعد اتكسروا امبارح بالليل.
It's a live threat I'm dealing with here.
فنظام اللي مكمل.
ولا حدا قادر يشوف إيجابية بهذا المشروع ولا حدا. You know what, Shaul? We should not stop. Imagine if the pressure comes from within. Imagine if the Palestinians and the Israelis call their leaders to make peace.
אמן. עשרות אלפי מפגינים מתכנסים עתה בערים תל אביב ורמאללה